You know that feeling, right? You get this brilliant idea, this flash of insight, and you just know it could change everything. But then, poof, it just fades away before you ever take that first step. Well, that frustration, that space between a great idea and a real-world result, that's exactly what we're going to close today.
And this right here, this is the whole ballgame. It's the huge leap from a vague thought like, I need to be more strategic, to something concrete, something that's actually in your calendar. This isn't just a tiny adjustment. Honestly, this is the secret sauce that defines executive readiness. The most effective people don't just have good ideas. They build systems to make sure those ideas actually happen. And hey, if this feels a little too real, don't worry, you are in very, very good company. This is where so many talented people and incredible ideas get stuck. It's that feeling of knowing you can do more, but you're just not sure how to get there. But the good news, there is a way across.
So let's put a name to it. It's called the knowing-doing gap. It's that invisible but super frustrating space between knowing what you should be doing and what you actually get done. But here's the thing, just by giving it a name, you've already taken the first, most powerful step toward conquering it for good. Okay, so how do we build that bridge? How do we finally cross that gap? It all begins with a really simple but totally profound shift in how we think. It's about moving from just spotting our shortcomings to actually designing real, tangible solutions.
I want you to think about this strategic coaching methodology as a kind of filter. You pour all those fuzzy, abstract thoughts in at the top. Things like, I need to be a better communicator. And this process, it refines all of that down into solid, actionable steps. We're getting rid of the wishful thinking and replacing it with an actual blueprint for your success.
All right, let's get down to brass tacks. The tool we're going to use for this is called the Action Anchor, and it does exactly what it sounds like. It's designed to hold you steady and keep you moving forward when all the daily chaos and distractions try to pull you off course.
The best part about this framework is just how simple and powerful it is. It's only 3 steps, but believe me, each one is absolutely essential. First, we're going to get laser focused on just one skill so you don't get overwhelmed. Then we build a realistic plan, not some impossible fantasy. And finally, and this is key, we create a system to hold ourselves accountable. It's a game plan for real, lasting change. So let's dive into step 1. Why is it so critical to pick just one skill? Because trying to fix everything all at once is, well, it's a guaranteed way to burn out and give up. So I want you to really think about it. What is the one skill that if you improved it right now would make the biggest possible difference in your career? That's where you start.
Okay, now we're getting to the good part. We're not talking about some massive 5-year plan here. We're talking about one small, concrete, totally achievable action you can take in the next 30 days. It's all about building that forward momentum one small win at a time. This is how real change actually happens. And here it is, the final piece of the puzzle that makes it all stick: accountability. Look, this is not about being hard on yourself. It's about setting yourself up to succeed. How are you going to track your progress? Who's going to be in your corner cheering you on? This is the step that turns a good intention into your new reality. Let's just sit with this for a second. The transition from insight to action defines executive readiness. Seriously, let that sink in. It's not about who has the most brilliant ideas. It's about who is the best at making those ideas come to life. And that, my friends, that is the entire game. So, as we start to wrap this up, I want to turn the question to you. Be honest with yourself. What's your biggest roadblock? For a lot of us, it's accountability. We make great plans, but then life happens. For others, it's just figuring out that very first step. Pinpointing your personal challenge is the first step to overcoming it. So if you're ready to stop just thinking about that better future and you're ready to start building it, then consider this your official invitation. The Positive Psychology Coaching course is designed to give you the exact tools and the support you need to close that knowing-doing gap for good. Let's start building that bridge together.